Nancy with Factory Direct Crafts, and today we're going to be making this cute little fairy wand for the little girl in your life. So what we need first of all, we need some doweling, like this, about this long. I need a ruler, and I need various ribbons. I have 4 different kinds, 4 different colors even, and different widths is nice too. You need some gold or silver thread or some accent color. You're going to need felt, and I have my felt already pre-cut here. Some white felt is what I chose to use. I need paint, acrylic paint. I need some spray finish if you choose to do that on your dowel. You need stuffing for the star. You need a hot glue gun, and you need scissors. And I think that's all. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, you'll need to trace a star onto your felt, just like this here, and you're going to need 2 of those. Now you could use a cookie cutter, or you could just draw one out yourself the size you want. It's about, let's see, 3.5, 4 inches tall is what I used. And this stick is 14 inches long, but you really just need to look at it and decide how old the little girl is, or what you're going to be using it for how long you want that. So I'm not really telling you a dimension. I want you to figure that out, what would be best for your project. Okay, so remember we needed to trace our stars, and we got that all done already. And then line them up, because there's probably some variance in the points. Line it up the best you can, and then get your thread. And I'm using gold, but you could use silver or blue or whatever you want to do, however you want it to look. I used pink for the stick and some pink ribbon, and the gold, I don't know, I just felt like it would look good. So I doubled the thread and tied a knot in the end. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold this star up and see how I think it would look best on the stick. And I'm going to start sewing about a ½ inch down from the middle of the bottom 2 points. Okay? I'm leaving an opening to insert the stuffing and the stick and the ribbon. Everything's going to go up inside there to be secured. So I'm just going to do a running stitch here. And I'm going to go around. I'm going to do fairly long stitches because I want this colored thread to show. When you're doing your sewing, remember to leave that 1 inch opening at the bottom. And we'll go on from there now. The next step would be getting your dowel painted. And I also sprayed a matte finish on that to make it a little bit more durable for a child to play with. And then after that's all done and dry, the next step is stuffing the stuff up in here. So that's what I'm going to do now. You want to get it quite full so it pokes out good. And a good way to do that is using a paintbrush and push it up into those points first. And just keep working at it. There we go. And those bottom 2, you got to get them very carefully because you have your opening down there. But make sure, because once you get the stick and your ribbon up in there, you're not going to be able to add any more stuffing. So make sure you've got that good and full, all to the points, so that the star will stick out really well when you're all done here. This stuff always kind of mushes down afterward. Okay, about got it. And then the next step is you'll need to cut your ribbon however long you want it. And what you do is you want to cut it twice as long as you want them to hang down. Okay? So I did it various lengths too. They're like 2 feet long or so. You could even do them all 2 feet long and then trim them after you have it all put up in the star, and then you can get exactly the look you want. There we go. And how I'm going to get these to stay in here is I'm going to use a tack. And I'm going to go through in the middle, I'm going to go through each ribbon. Just like that. So then it can't be pulled out. And then I'm going to push it right into the top of the dowel. And I actually have a hammer. I'm going to use that too. I want to get that good and firm. Looks like I got it. And then you don't have to worry about that being able to be pulled out. Okay. The next step, make sure your star looks good first. The next step is going to be putting this up into the star. Okay. Make sure that looks right, how you want it, because once you get the glue on there, it's going to stay how you do it. So now I'm going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to go all on this stick and the ribbon down about an inch or so, and on the top just a bunch of it, because you want this really stable. And then just push it right up in that hole you got there and go up about 2 inches. And then your ribbons are all going to hang down here. And another idea that you might like is tying little bells on the bottom of some of this ribbon too. I think that would be really cute to do. But just let that hot glue dry, and there you go. It'll be a fun little toy for your little girl. Thanks for watching.